file that the estate belongs to us. Are there any questions, comments, wisdom about this process?
Islam.
Islam nobility.
Yes. When I do my affidavit, I use the birth name as far as the justice until I seen Isom. But like 6 months after I was born, I was using Akil Fareed. So I never used Isom. So can I still use that when I'm doing commerce? It's Akil Fareed and not the Bay?
You can just the the problem that we saw in the past that we have rectified and fixed and remedied is that Moore's documentation was not matching. It didn't match. Some of their stuff would be in the sovereign born appellation, others would be in, free national names and things of that nature. We don't use free national names to do commerce. Commerce is beneath our free national names. Our free national names stay up high above that into international and universal things. Okay.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. But I was just trying to make sure because where I was born with Isom, but I haven't never used that in
Have you
anything.
created a birth certificate for your person?
Yes, it's an Isom.
That's our question.
Yes, it's an
Have
Isom.
you created, if you're speaking, we can't hear you, nobility.
Can you hear me now?
Is it just me or can you all hear him?
We can hear him.
I can hear
Can
him.
you hear me?
Islam.
Or maybe it's just me.
I can hear him.
Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, Empress.
Yes.
You all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I hear
Okay.
both.
Yeah, I hear both.
Okay.
Pauline is a fraud. None of the shit she's telling you to do works. You stupid Negroes. Pauline pays fiat in King County for the taxes on her house. I don't
Can you hear
understand.
me now, Empress?
Pauline pays fiat for the property taxes on her house in King County. Look at the link in the chat, you morons. Look at the chat. Look at the link in the chat. Pauline pays fiat. Pauline was going to go get a Land Rover 3 years ago. She commanded that a Land Rover be delivered to her house
You go to the station.
Federal Way, but they
I
didn't
don't believe it.
know she commanded it. Why doesn't Pauline take her proof of funds and go pick up that Land Rover? Come on, everybody. Why don't you call her out on her bullshit? None of her fucking shit works. Nobody, you guys are too fucking stupid to call her out on her bullshit. Call her out, you guys. Come on. Come on, everybody. Call Pauline out on why she doesn't have her Land Rover. Most of you people weren't even here when she was trying to get a Land Rover. You don't even know about it. Pauline commanded, she went to Tacoma, Mercedes of Tacoma, Washington, and told them to have a Land Rover delivered to her house. And she did the fucking paperwork, and she still don't have no fucking Land Rover, you morons. Why doesn't anybody ever call Pauline out on that shit? And Aisha was evicted from her house in June of last year because of Pauline. Come on, Aisha, tell everybody why you're living in Mississippi with your daughter. You lived on Dyewood Drive in Flint, and they evicted you from the house that you owned because you quit paying your fucking mortgage, you moron. Come on, everybody, why don't you ever call Pauline out on this shit? Cat got your tongue, Negroes? on, Negroes. Speak up. Amani, why aren't you speaking up? You weren't even here for this fucking shit. You don't know anything about Pauline's Land Rover, Imani. What happened to Phoenix? Anybody know where Phoenix is? He doesn't come on Pauline's calls anymore. Come on, everybody, speak up. On March 21st to 23, Pauline said she was going to open up a window at the post office. Why hasn't she done that? Let's go over all the people that don't come on the call anymore. You want to do that? Let's just go over the top 5. Where's Phoenix? Anybody remember Phoenix? Oh, poor Shasha left. How about Melo and Rojo? That was a long time ago. Nobody remembers Melo. Or Valerie Barker Bay. Or Delilah Pasiel. Or Jeramore. Come on, anybody. Do you remember any of these people? Here's another
Appreciate the discipline, Morris.
December 9th of 2021.
Appreciate the discipline.
Pauline said that all the subjects have
Appreciate the discipline, Morris.
and that it wasn't optional. Fuck off.
Appreciate the discipline.
You Negro.
Beautiful. Appreciate the discipline.
Fuck you, Negro. Ugly fucking Negroes.
Appreciate the discipline, Morris. Keep it up.
Fuck off, Roni Graham. Fuck off, Roni. Macaroni.
Appreciate the discipline.
Fuck off, Macaroni. Fuck off,
Appreciate the discipline, Morris.
How come nobody's calling Pauline out on her bullshit?
Appreciate the discipline.
Fuck off. Why? Hey, Roni, how come you aren't going out and getting a domicile bill with all your bazillion dollars? Has anybody remember Pauline just said last month, you're all going to get over $1 million, at least $1 million in your bank account. Is there one person on here who's gotten that yet? Don't all speak up at once. No, don't all speak up at once. We're waiting. Come on, Roni.
Empress Light, are you still there? Congress, are you still there? I'm on my phone.
Step away.
Islam.
Islam.
Islam, we are here.
Islam, Tony Salazar Bay here.
T-shirt nail here. Okay. Islam, they're down Southeast. I just had to know what was going on. Thank you. Islam, I yield.
Oh, Karima girl, that's you and fucked up teeth. Is there no Moorish dentist? Because y'all got fucked up teeth.
Gertrude, stop your noise, man. You're too disgusting. Go away.
Oh, suck my
Gertrude,
dick.
get away, Gertrude.
Suck my dick, you Jamaican one.
Gertrude, get away. Go to your wife.
Oh, go fuck off, you stupid moron. How come Pauline doesn't have that Land Rover? Who on here remembers when she was going to have, she commanded a Land Rover be delivered to her driveway? Nobody going to talk about that? Come on, don't all speak up at once. Let's talk about her failures. I got a whole list of them right here.
You're good at that.
She makes it real easy. On February 14th of last year, Pauline said everybody would be coming to Federal Way in August of last year. What happened?
You weren't invited.
Why didn't you go? Why weren't you there? Everybody was supposed to fly for free, remember? Do any of you remember when Pauline was going to get her sea salt factory on First Avenue and Federal Way? I do. That's when Pauline ended up in jail. How come she doesn't have that building? She was going to make sea salt. She was going to build a grand factory on First Avenue right there in Federal Way. And that strangely doesn't get talked about anymore, doesn't she? Aisha, I drove by your house, Dogwood Drive, girl. You ain't living there. Let's play this little recording for you.
They said that 6 months ago, and it still ain't gonna happen. Because they're not even talking about the right Aisha. They're not talking about our Empress. They're so confused and so lost and so insane. It's just very sad. June 17th, my Aisha. Aisha's getting evicted. Where is it? It's real old. They said 6 months ago, and it still ain't gonna happen.
Remember, Aisha, Pauline said that it wasn't good. They weren't even talking about you, Aisha, that you were going to get evicted. But you did, didn't you?
Now pause. Y'all see that?
But you did get evicted, Aisha, didn't you?
Using force against people proves nothing, bro. It's all fraud anyway. Even your own people say it's under fraud. So what point are you trying to prove? It's all fraud. It's just using force. That's the only authority you guys have. Force, 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 force. Fraud and force, brother. Fraud and force proves nothing. Fraudsters. Fraudsters.
Awful mad, Billy. You get awful mad when I call you out, Billy.
Fraudsters prove nothing. You use force, not moral suasion. Fraudsters. You rely on illegitimate force. That's all you have, force.
Why can't Aisha just go back to her house then?
And we just don't
Because we are invaded by fraudsters. Fraudsters.
Just go back to her house. Just move right back in.
Not when fraudsters rule the land. Fraudsters.
Well, then why aren't you ruling the land?
Because you're under occupation, under fraudsters, murderers, invaders from Europe.
Poor Willie, he can't help himself from talking to the people in charge. What Willie has to argue with the
people are calling you out for fraud. All of your people. Go to Anavan rights, your white people.
Why don't you come arrest
more. Don't entertain him. Let him talk.
Come arrest me, Billy. Come arrest me, little Billy. Come get me, you Negro. Canadian Negro.
You can see what time it is with him. He's a
Come on, Willie.
Don't entertain him.
Come on, Willie.
Go get a life and leave us alone. Go and get a life and leave us alone in peace.
Oh, do you have bad teeth too, Empress? Most all the other Negroes have bad teeth.
Go get a life and leave us alone.
Do you have bad teeth like Karima Bay does? Shernetta?
Go read Anavan right. She will tell you about how fraudsters you are.
Poor Billy gets triggered so easily. Poor Billy gets triggered so easily.
Go to Anavan right. She will tell you about how fraudulent you people are.
I don't care care about no Anna Van Rights. Come arrest me, Billy. Come and arrest me, little
Get
Billy.
it from the horse's mouth, brother. Go to Anna Van Rett. She tell you how fraudulent you are on the land.
You would be in so much trouble if your cult leader was here, Billy.
She's doing exactly what we're doing and identifying, calling out the fraudsters that you're defending. You're defending fraud,
Your
brother.
cult leader would be so upset. Your cult leader would be so upset.
You are defending fraud, brother.
Brother, you can suck my dick. Really, your cult leader would be furious with you for interacting with the people in charge.
I don't know why we don't use Zoom. I think Zoom is a much better platform. Look at how this guy hijacked the program.
Well,
Oh my
Pauline,
God.
Does anybody have eyes on the screen? Because I'm on my phone. This is Nathan Sharp Bay, Arizona.
Pauline said that all
Does
she
anybody
had to
have
do
eyes
was
on the
command
screen?
us to go away and that we wouldn't come on the calls anymore, but she hasn't done that either, has she?
It's not, brother. She had
Pauline said she had the power
Can
to
you
stop
see?
us from
Can you
coming
see
on the
anything on the
calls. Why
screen?
doesn't she do that?
Screen is there. She stepped away and she's having technical difficulties. Just hang on, brother.
Okay,
Islam.
okay, so she's still there, right? I got you.
Yes.
Islam, I
Yes.
yield.
Yes, sir, brother. Islam.
Islam, I yield. You can call me.
It's about time we change this free conference call platform. It's no good. It has no security. We need to use Zoom. It has better security.
Billy. Oh my God, all he can do is complain. Poor Billy. So triggered.
Thank you very
So
much.
triggered so easily. Poor Billy.
And the regency is people ruling.
Poor Billy. Billy L. Billy L. He gets so triggered. I know he was going to have his Empress on tonight, but that didn't work out so well, did it, Billy?
Yeah, talking about, yeah, you this ain't your land. they gon' what is it?
They gon' what? They gon' what? Say what? Say what, Negro?
People.
Say what, Negro?
American FBA.
They just took over this damn thing, hadn't they?
This is the key.
Say what?
And y'all just
Say
let
what,
it
Negro?
react.
Speak up, Negroes. Speak up, you Negroes. Are there no Morris
Shut him
dentists?
down. Don't talk
Are there? Do you have any Morris dentists? Because y'all got fucked up teeth.
Let me pull it up.
Are there no Morris dentists at all?
Now what you say?
Karima Baker eat an apple through a picket fence with those teethuses she got.
Word again, government. First of all, take a look.
Karima Baker eat an apple through a picket fence with those fucked up beaver teeth she got. She looked like a fucking Negro beaver.
You know, stuff like that comes back to haunt you.
How so?
Let's just say you were at a bar.
No, it's not all white people, but beef. Some of these are the soul, man. This is the beef, so they have no
Somebody
soul.
took a beer mug and just
I live
slammed
in
it
the
in
fucking
face.
real world, Negroes. I live in the fucking real world.
Where?
Right,
Tell us where.
Be the real reason.
Fantasyland. I live in Michigan because I foreclosed house.
Yeah, I bet that ain't true.
That's funny. I
He's
went
in
to
the trailer park.
I
He's in the
used to
trailer park. I
stand in
promise.
court.
He's definitely in the trailer park. I can tell.
Yeah, send us your picture and your address. Send your picture, us your picture and your address. We'll figure it out.
So I can get some sea salt.
Hey, y'all know.
See if your teeth are all nice and shiny.
Why don't you come and find me since you guys are all powerful? Come on and find me because you have all the power. You're the masters of the world, aren't you? Put on your little costumes and come after me. You policy enforcement.
Careful what you ask for.
Come on, bring it on, Negro. Bring it on, brother. Bring it on.
5 principles of what? Love, truth, peace, freedom, and what? Justice.
Bring it on, brother.
Post your picture, brave man.
Bring it on. I live in Michigan. Come find me. That's how I know Aisha was a victim. Fucking went to court and watched it. What you got to say about that?
Are you a three-letter person?
Say what, Negro? Negro is what?
Are you a three-letter person? Are you FBI, CIA, DEA? What the fuck? What are you?
COINTELPRO.
I'm not Negro.
Yeah, yeah. You 100% right about that one, bro.
Yeah, but you is. Tonis, you live in fucking assisted living in San Francisco. You're missing out.
Post your picture,
does anybody
brave
have
man.
eyes on Empress Light?
Say what?
Does anybody have eyes on Empress Light? Anybody have eyes on Empress Light? Anybody in Congress?
They done burned their eyeballs. She ugly.
No.
Vinny L. Come on, Vinny. When you gonna come get me, Vinny? I guess your Empress ain't so powerful tonight, is she? Your cult leader. What happened to your cult leader? You want to go over some more of her failures? I got a whole list of them. Look in the chat. I posted Pauline's failures.
Does he need help? Does he need help? Is he okay? All right.
Look in the chat at Pauline's failures. I just posted about half the list. Let me get the rest of the list for you. Does anybody remember when Pauline said that she was going to open up more schools? She had about 3 calls on that, and they were going to open up more schools of erudition for the chillins. Whatever happened to that? What happened to the little chillins? What happened to all those little chillins? Where they going to school? They bet they're not going to Morris school. Remember when Pauline said everybody was going to ride free on public transportation?
They've been doing that in Tempe for a while.
Yeah, your bus pass from the government.
You better repent.
No, absolutely not. Free. Absolutely free.
Well, yeah, when you're missing a leg, then yeah, you get it for free.
Repent.
Just get on the bus. It's free here in Tempe.
We rebuke you.
Mars, and Saturn. All those buses are free.
I'll have
at night.
I'll have to let my nephew that lives there know about that.
Repent.
But he don't need it because he's got his own car. Us white people pay for our own vehicles.
Rebuke. Repent.
I'm puking on you.
You rebuke. Repent.
I puke on you.
Rebuke. You repent.
I puke on you. I'm puking on you right now.
Repent.
I said I'm puking on you. Open up your ears, Negro. Clean them ears out.
Repent. You rebuke.
Get them chillins out of your ears.
Yes,
sir. The whole meeting.
You do something that when I bring the people we've never done, and it will work. Because look, we ain't gotta argue with nobody about who the indigenous people are. I just be entertained.
Remember when Pauline said that you were going to have merchant cards? How come nobody uses a merchant card? Where's your merchant card?
You rebuke. Repent.
You got a merchant card?
Rebuke. Your rebuke. Repent.
Remember those merchant cards that Pauline said everybody was going to have?
Repent. Your rebuke.
Crazy.
they was in order.
Remember when everybody voted on a moratorium on evictions? There was a moratorium on evictions.
You're rebuked.
That was before Aisha was evicted. How could that possibly happen?
We rebuke you, repent.
How could that possibly happen?
We rebuke you, repent.
You voted on a moratorium on evictions.
I don't have.
How could Aisha be evicted?
We rebuke you, repent.
How could Aisha be evicted?
We rebuke you, repent.
Islam.
Some distortion on mute. Ooh. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. Islam, everyone. Islam Moors.
Islam.
Islam.
I have.
Empress. Islam.
This is Shasha Empress Light on the phone. Her internet she cannot get onto the internet. So I am letting everyone know that we will adjourn and we will meet back congressional on
No,
Sunday.
Ray didn't pay the electric bill.
Sunday, right, Islam?
Is
Ray
everyone
didn't pay the electric bill. That's why she
Gratitude.
can't get on. Ray didn't pay the bill. Ray didn't pay the bill.
No,
So is that next Sunday?
Next Sunday, gratitude, Lord.
Gratitude.
You bunch of losers.
All right. We are adjourned.
Signing out.
Peace and grand rising.
Stand up, boys.
Peace and love. Thank you.
Bunch of losers.
3, 2, 1,
Down. Then we all come on. 1, 3, 2, 1 down. Keep the meeting.
You're down, all right.
Goodbye.